Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Forex Technical Market Update for July 7th, 2015. Okay, the US dollar is finally breaking above its consolidation. This consolidation pattern we have been speaking about for the past couple of days. And as the market gains, as US dollar gains, we see dollar gains across the board in the British pound, the Canadian dollar, and more importantly, the euro, where it has finally definitively broken out of this consolidation pattern, as you can see here. Okay, so what's in store for us in the future here? Notice the US dollar is up against most currency pairs, except the Japanese yen. As we can see, the Japanese yen is up on the morning, and what I tend to see often is that when the stock market is declining, the Japanese yen also the Japanese yen strengthens. And what we have here is that S&P 500 is challenging the base of its support area, as you can see here. S&P 500 is challenging this area, and we have strength in the Japanese yen. If we close below this area and start to move down, you could see the Japanese yen continue to strengthen. And you could also see the US dollar continues to strengthen in that scenario. Okay, so let's just go back to our technical look and look at the euro. We are closing below this swing low here. The swing low that you can see here, the market is closing below the level as of this video's recording. But the next area of support is down here, just above this 108 level. If we do close below that level, then the 104 low could be in store in the euro. So depending on how the market acts around these support and resistance areas, I would say that we could be in for a pretty strong decline. And remember, I said that when the market is in a downtrend, as you can see here, when the market consolidates, it normally breaks back in the direction of the trend or direction in which it came. So it's always best to just follow the trend. Yes, you will have reversal situations at times, but the majority of the time, the market will continue back in the direction in which it came. Taking a look at the British pound is also down strongly on the day. And remember, we took profits on this trade already. When the market started to pull back, we were long this market and we have taken profits. We took profits last week on this trade. And remember, when we're trading, we're not in it to get married to positions. We see our opportunities, we take advantage of the opportunities, and we continue. That's how you make money in the markets, not by just sticking around forever and ever. So we took our profits on this trade, and now the market is pulling back. And we could see a pullback to this neckline here. If I extend the neckline, we could see a pullback to this neckline. If the market goes below this neckline, that would be fairly bearish for the British pound, and we could see a retest of this 148 level. The Canadian dollar is coming up on the high that was made in mid-March, and we just have to wait and see if the market has the potential or the momentum to punch above this 128 level, or the market will stall from here. As you can see, this market was in a consolidation pattern, and once the market broke out of the consolidation pattern, it started to gain. And so that's why these consolidation patterns can be fairly important. Okay, the other market we were speaking about and have been speaking about for a number of days to weeks now is the Australian dollar. And we see that we do get some follow through selling in the Australian dollar versus US dollar. As you can see, we had a consolidation pattern here, and the market has not only closed down below that level, but we are seeing some follow through selling, which is fairly bearish for the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. This is an ample trading opportunity that is setting up here. And for those of you who have been watching these updates, you can see how these trades manifest itself. We speak about the setup, the patterns that these trades are in, and then once the market proves our theory or proves that okay, it's following what we forecast, we then pounce in the market. And I'm looking to enter this position for our members shortly. Okay, so it's very exciting times in the Forex because we had a period of consolidation. Now it looks like the market is starting to move again. And when the market moves, that's when we make our profit. So this is definitely the time to get involved with the market. Taking a look at gold, we see that the market is now challenging this 1152 level, and ultimately I expect the market to go down and challenge this 1140 low. Remember, we spoke about the fact that we were in, let's go back, that's how important to analyze in the market. We spoke about the fact that we're in a slight channel consolidation. The market broke out of this channel consolidation and is now seeing some follow through selling in gold. And I suspect if we do breach this 1140 level with gold, we could see even further declines in the gold market and declines in the Australian dollar. When you're trading, it's always good to follow what the markets are telling you and follow the direction of the market. And is there any doubt which direction this market is in? It's clearly in a downtrend. So the direction you will find the most success in a market like this is to the downside. You will definitely get better traction on the downside with this Australian dollar versus US dollar. Okay. Another market where I've been looking on is this British pound Australian dollar. The market is just not doing much here because the British pound is down on the day huge, and Australian dollar is also down huge on the market on the day. So this market is we're seeing a doji pattern form here. And if you're along this market, I would still be long because we haven't seen any great pullback as of this moment. But the things to watch out for is to see if we do breach some of these support levels in the US dollar versus the euro, and look at the US stock market to see if this support level holds and we do get a bounce out of this level, or will the market continue to decline. And if that happens, we could see a strengthening Japanese yen and a strengthening US dollar, which will definitely not be good for the euro yen, because we could see a pretty strong decline in the euro versus the Japanese yen if that scenario occurs. And as I said before, just like with the British pound Japanese yen trade, we took this trade, we were in, the market pulled back, we were out. So we booked a pretty good profit from this trade. Same thing with the British pound Australian dollar. Same thing with the British pound here. Market pullback, we took some profits. Now we're seeing some fruition on our euro trade that is declining nicely, and we're looking to enter some other positions. So definitely now is the time to get involved with these markets, and now is the time to start seeing some movements in accounts. So if you would like to have the signals automatically sent to your account, click on the link below and get started. I cannot emphasize that enough, because if you want to participate in the market, you have to take action. And folks who take action are the ones that are normally successful. Okay, thank you very much for listening, and I will see you again tomorrow. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks.